So today on Johnson's Garage, we're going to be working on the truck today.
Replacing a rear differential cover gasket.
Yeah.
Because it's leaking.
And also we want to see what the fluid looks like, because who knows, it could be just as bad as the transfer case fluid was. Nice and milky, huh?
Or it could be in like the transfer case and the transmission itself.
I don't want to find any loose, mismatched size bolts. Okay.
Oh, well, we can also have some other miscellaneous stuff we're doing today. I'm going to be, while Jimmy's working on the rear differential cover, I'm going to be wiring up the reverse backup alarm to a switch, because everybody seems to love that thing so much.
Oh, yeah.
So if I need it, I'll have it.
So it'll be a manual switching son of a bitch, and then he'll just have his regular reverse, no problem.
So we're having some light gremlins on the reverse lights, and we believe that it might be grounding out because the gun connection I choose to use, the way I wired it in. Okay, hopefully not.
Live and learn. So, I'm going to be under the truck with you guys, and then in a little bit we'll switch over to what he's
And
doing.
I'm also going to be installing the stereo in here, and we're going to show you where to tap for power.
So you can have tunes. Okay, so he's doing some wiring for some shenanigans. I'm under here just taking a look at this differential, and anyways, we got our 10.25 here, big old diff cover, and believe it or not, we were able to get a gasket for it. So no RTV shenanigans here, but as you can see, we're leaking all right here, and it started doing this after we got the truck, so we needed to fix this now, and that way we don't have any leaking shenanigans. So it's a 13 or a half. I'm using a 13, I think. Yep, I'm using a 13. First, let's get all these bolts out of the way. I just need a flat blade, a sling blade. This RTV is probably going to be on here so good you could drive around without differential bolts. Here. That might do it right there. Freaking RTV. Oh yeah, there we go. So this cover doesn't drop on me. Yeah, that's not too bad. At least this actually had a vent on it. There we go. Yeah, it was dirty, but not bad. I've seen worse. Seemed like it could have had more in it too. Oh, look at that. There's some skookum choocher gears right there. Looks like I just got to clean the cover off. Not a whole lot of RTV on this guy. You should see the gears in this motherfucker.
Oh, look at the gear oil on that thing.
It's
Oh god, it smells just as bad as
no, the Explorer was worse. I was gagging. This is tolerable.
Holy shit.
Gears look good. I mean, look at the spider gears. That's definitely an open diff. Dude, this thing was kind of low on oil too.
Like I was saying, I was getting kind of worried there.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had more come out of my 9-inch than that.
So I think
it's barely come up to the bottom here.
I think my panicking was.
You were within good reason, my son. No. I mean, my cousin. No. Yeah.
I have a felt fog right now.
No, what you have to do to fill it up is you either take an axle out and jack it up on one side.
Oh shit, no.
Or what you do is you fill it up in a Ziploc bag.
We're gonna be using.
You put it in here and let it grind up the bag.
Oh god.
Like Monster Garage did that on one episode. I'm like, what? Not too bad. Pinion gear looks really good. Wear pattern looks good. Really just looks like it needed an oil change and a new gasket, and she's good to go. Yeah, gear oil is nasty though. I'm gonna get a little towel, clean up the surface here, and get some of this RTV off here, which is coming off relatively easy. So I'm just gonna wipe all this crap off out of here. I wanted to get him a new diff cover, but this thing started leaking, so we gotta do this now. But we're gonna put an LSD or I think an LSD would just be cheaper, and
I think positive.
I think that's all you need, and we don't need no blockers.
This channel's not that rich.
Yeah, we're not Motor Trend here. Whatever video I took with the GoPro, it's completely useless. So we're just gonna kind of cut on by to some just handheld shenanigans.
Oh god, I hope it didn't. That was a lot of video.
Yeah. So Adam's working on separating some wiring harness stuff. We just came up with a really cool idea with the trailer. We'll get into that later when we actually start doing stuff with it.
We'll do that on the project video for that.
Yeah, we won't talk about it now because it's just up in the air right now. However, he's working on finishing up his wiring for his radio. You got a speaker working, right?
I did have a speaker working,
but then
I think I recorded. I think it got recorded.
Possibly, hopefully.
You'll have to go through the footage and find out. But I was actually prepping. I need to find another spade connector. I was getting we had two other speakers that were left over from the other truck, so we're using those as the rears.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna tuck them under the seat because that's where it has. I got one of the wires running here. It's not necessarily how I normally do it, but I don't really want to tear the carpet up just to put those under there.
Because that's a whole nother project.
I think we'll probably save that one. Maybe when we're cleaning it.
Yeah,
because
we got to pull the seats out too.
Yeah, then I could just pop this side out and run the stuff and be done.
Yep. You know what's really nice? That crystal lens with the little grid things in it.
You need to order one for your truck.
It disperses the light everywhere in here.
Oh, I love it. I can see everything for the kids. I can see their stuff on the floor. I can see it. It just lights everything up.
I'm gonna have to fire up another because mine just. Nah.
And then we can go.
Oh yeah, we took care of that. Diapers.
These are emergency diapers.
Emergency diapers. You got some pills in there.
And I got some freaking electrical tape that I was looking for in here. I didn't know that was in there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what I want to do, and I'm going to do this to my truck, I'm going to get the overhead unit from an Explorer so that you can have outside temperature, a compass, and also 2 extra map lights that will put LEDs in.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So I need to hunt a couple of Explorers
now. I
down.
want to put LEDs in those.
Oh yeah, because that's like, meh.
Because, yeah, it's like, I was like, why am I turning this on? No. I don't even know why I'm turning this on.
The Panhard bar, I remember we replaced the bushings last week. Well, I didn't torque it down, so I went back with the impact and I ran that mucker on.
It's all tight. I might not.
Oh yeah, no, this steering wheel it actually feels like it's doing something to the wheels. I had him move the steering wheel while I was under there. It did not move at all. Both ends were loose. I just locked it down with the impact, and now it's all
good.
good.
It comes loose again. Loctite.
Yeah. And so now that it's properly clamped down, it shouldn't do the death wobble anymore. Because it didn't do it when we first played around with it, but then it came loose.
No, the wobble, it came back. I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah, so now it shouldn't do it.
And I think it only did it in certain braking situations when the axle torques.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that was all it was. If not, we still got some bushings to do, but I think having those 2 loose is definitely an obvious sign that we had an issue. So that's good. So rear diff got serviced, full of lube. It was definitely super low, so that could have been bad. Front diff had clean fluid. It was a little low. It took half a quart.
My panicking was well warranted. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna blow it up.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we're gonna get a oil filter. We're gonna change the oil in the Cummins. So this thing pretty much this week got a full lube job. So it should be good to go for quite a few miles, quite a few thousand.
No, I think I got a couple thousand on it just driving it. When we swapped it, I went everywhere with this thing. Driving all over the place.
And it was still clean. And now that we've actually put a load on it, now it's getting close to needing an oil change. And then now we'll just write down our mileage and then I'll put it in the book and I say we did all the lube changes at this time, and then we'll just keep track of it from there.
It's late at night. What are we doing?
Wiring up the stereo.
I just finished installing it, and it actually looks legit. We have luckily when we got the truck, it had a stereo kit that came with it, so the deck doesn't flop around. Even though I asked the stereo guy, he's like, "Oh, you don't need that," and I'm looking at him, I'm just like, "Are you stupid or something?" He's like, "Oh, if you balance it just right, it won't do that." And I'm just thinking of the extendable on the deck's going.
Well, even in mine, if you're stopping and you have warped brake rotors, it'll move in and out. Hey, did I mention how much I really love these Sylvania LED lights? We should get a sponsor from Sylvania. I mean, look how well it lit up this mid to late 80s Ford truck.
See what I tell you? It's like just when I don't want it to, it goes.
You get it to go in and it pops back out.
No, I'm gonna have this. It's gonna look like.
I found 2 bolts loose on the transmission to bell housing. One of them flopping out, and bolted them up. And I think that's what that noise was on the last video. I was just kind of telling them about the secret bolt that was loose and actually hanging. It was literally dangling.
That sounds fun.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Let's see.
I'm glad I caught that, because that could have been a we should have bought a car moment.
Oh no.
This is nice. Oh my god, look at that. Tunes.
94.7 Alternative Portland.
God damn it.
I love cheap hoes too. Well, it's true.
I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, I'm totally speechless right now.
What happens in Mexico stays in Mexico. I'm going before Trump shuts down the border. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Well, actually, you just need proper paperwork and you're good to go.
I don't know why you're like.
Okay, and then someone says, you're part of the problem. You're the generation of blah, blah, granted for this and that. And I'm like, just shut up.
Look, I go to work. I pay my taxes.
Tax. It's like, do you pay your taxes?
And I went to school.
Yeah. I pay, taxes? Yeah, I pay them. You're like, what's taxes?
I can't be a Bernie supporter. I'm not a freeloader.
Yeah. I can smell something burning. No, I'm kidding.
What's burning?
No, not here, but I mean, like, you know, the flame. I remember one guy's like, you need to give Adam a jar of butt connectors and watch him go supersonic.
Really?
And now I want to do a video of that.
I don't know what's going on. Hell! She never played before. Just stick it in. God damn it. Oh, man. It's not my fault. I just want something once for its noise, and then no. Seems like I don't know what's going on here. You're going around the corner, and it's just like. Hang on a second.
Oh, you're at an idol and it's.
It is. I'm. It's half tempting just to go self-tappers right there, just so it doesn't rattle.
Long self.
What washer's on the end?
Big carriage bolts.
Oh, you're killing me. You're like, how do you get that off? Well, let's get the grinder out. Because as soon as you try to loosen
You gotta reach under here.
as soon as you try to loosen the nuts, they're just spinning.
It spins in the plastic.
It wrecks the whole thing. You're like, oh, fuck. You're like, which part of these seemed like a good idea at the time?
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know, they could have done that perfectly right if it's the kind that if it had a lip on it enough where you have to pound it in.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't spin.
Yeah.
But no, they had to make them loosey-goosey, and it's down
Yeah.
Moose Debbie's hallway.
So, do you want to get another adhesive sticky mount?
I'd rather not. You set it on the seat. It's like, where'd all this dog hair come from? And then when we took it off the extendable, it was this big old fat ring right there where it was. I'm just like...
And you'll never
Like,
get
I
that
never
off.
positioned it right, so there's like 15 million on the like, screen. You're like, no! And no, we're not drunk. Just wanted to...
No, or just, no. Copyright. No.
Damn it!
It's until they start singing, and then it's like,
Well, I had a wife, but she was a hook. You're like, whoa! Oh, God. You're like, what
they're
are they?
being too loud. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's gonna come out
He's
here.
got like, 2 other bedrooms he can. It's like.
This is where duct tape and Piccolo Pete's come in handy. And a hammer.
Can't wait to be out in the woods. No neighbors. We could be out up till 3 in the morning working on shit. Yeah.
God, I need to visit an upholstery. I was gonna get other seats, but Juan's like, I like these. These are comfy. I'm just like,
They are actually really comfortable. That needs to get.
yeah.
I think this just needs new covers.
This will be a very lengthy video.
These things are awesome.
Now it's wrapped around my neck.
Yeah, I got to get one of these for my truck, which it had one, but it was all foobarred.
So I need some light so we can see what we're doing. Decide the route we're gonna go.
We got to get an LED in this, goddammit.
Yeah, once we do that, it's gonna be pretty great. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run it below the steering shaft and go down along the frame rail there. I could climb up
And then you step on the wire and it gets cut. You're like, God damn, ouch.
I don't understand.
I don't know what he's doing. What's with the AC hoses? And you're like, because we're working on a thing. And
that's another thing I gotta do this week. I gotta finish that fucking bracket. It's almost done, and then I had to drop everything.
can you say sick babies?
No. Yeah, it was. I had to take care of the girls. They were really sick. Poor Loretta, she couldn't eat anything. Her throat was sore so bad. All she had was chocolate milk. Spoiled baby.
Oh, I love chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, she was enjoying life. Now she's being spoiled. Ready?
Yeah. That's it. We're done. Okay, it's time for the late night test drive. Ba-ding. Yeah.
Stuff on for hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Better?
Definitely felt different.
Because it was actually tight now.
Yeah, I was kind of stuck, and the steering was really tight. Kind of hard to turn. All of a sudden, it broke free.
Huh. Now you can tell we need to realign one of the headlights. Oh, there's a sheriff.
Where?
He was going that way. Did it not come on, or we just not hear it?
I don't know. I hope not, because I'm going to be pissed off after all that wiring trouble.
Or you find out you had it wrapped around your steering wheel, and it was hard to turn at first, but then you broke the wire.
No!
Let's just see if it death wobbles, and then we'll figure that out. Yeah, right? It's good though.
Right about here, turbo should be good.
Oh yeah. Woo! I got a little tickle.
Minor detail. I don't even know how I pulled that one off. Okay, I got it right through.
Can you put the ignition on? Okay, it's on. So it works. So it's letting fuel. We got fuel. Now turn the ignition off, because I want to let the wire go and not have it hurt. So yeah. See how we're doing on headroom here. I think we're good. I think right about here is good because we don't have freaking microphones. So you might need to move a little bit forward. Okay, I think you're good. Okay, so today at Johnson's Garage, we're going to be doing some stuff with the truck. So we got a rear differential cover to replace. Wait, hang on. Start over again. I'm good. I made a face because I wasn't ready for you.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, wait, I'll start over. It'll just start over so there's no jump cuts. Okay, so anyways, today
On fuck balls.
Beep. Okay, reset. Today in Johnson's Garage, we're going to be working on the truck again today.
We have a rear differential cover to rip off and replace the gasket because it's leaking, and that's all we need is an exploding D60.
10.25, but close enough.
What?
It's okay.
I
Anyways,
don't even know what's under my truck. Okay, cut
we got to
that
check.
out.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, no, cut it out. No. Let's do this again. I gotta do it right the first time.
Okay. Yeah, I get. You guys are professional enough.
Yeah.
This is not today in Johnson's Garage, we're going to be working on the truck today.
We're gonna be replacing the rear differential gasket because the 10 point. Damn it! The 10.20.
So today at Johnson's Garage.
Nah, you did. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna leave the what the fuck it is and just say differential cover gasket and leave it at that.
Rear differential cover gasket.
Yes. No, it's the front.
And then you can dyslexia.
You gotta go bloopers at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
So today. So we had a little issue with our 4BT.
Hi.
We're not getting any clickety clack out of the fuel solenoid, and it's getting power, and it's got fuel. So, and I'm back here having to push this thing, and it's really not that bad.
Okay.
Except now it wants to go back.
Let's use the cylindrical force here. Awesome. Stop and roll.
Shit. I'll make sure I didn't bust up my light bar. Love that grill. I love that push bumper.
Oh yeah.
It didn't do nothing to it. Well, let's go get some tools and tear apart the.
Now my car truck's all fucked up. You know what I mean?